Greetings, my name is Lauren Carnop, and I'm Montana FWP's Video Content Manager. Joining me is FWP's Licensing Business Analyst, Payton Schild. Payton is going to provide information on bonus points and preference points. The information in this video can also be found on Montana FWP's website at fwp.mt.gov. Payton, let's start talking about bonus points. What are bonus points and how do they work?
Yeah, bonus points essentially offer you additional entries into specific drawings and work in a similar fashion to lottery tickets. The more bonus points you have, the more times you're entered into a drawing. Everyone that applies receives one entry for their initial application, but bonus points offer additional entries on top of that. Bonus points are mathematically squared to calculate the number of entries you'll receive for a drawing. For instance, if you enter a drawing with a total of 5 bonus points, you'll receive a total of 26 entries into that drawing. That is 5 squared, or 5 times 5 equals 25, plus 1 for your initial application. Using this formula, the number of entries you'll receive in drawings will increase exponentially as your total number of bonus points increase. Bonus points are only applied to a drawing if you elect to purchase a bonus point with your application. They're only applied to your first choice opportunity selection. If you elect to purchase a bonus point with your application, that point, as well as any other bonus points you already hold for that license type, will be applied to your first choice opportunity for the drawing. If you do not elect to purchase a bonus point with your application, your existing points will not be applied to the drawing, and you'll receive one entry for your initial application. FWP drawings assign a random number to each entry in the drawing. Those entries which receive the lowest numbers within the quota amount are successful. So the more entries you have, the higher likelihood of drawing a lower number and successfully drawing a license or permit. If you apply as a party, the party will enter the drawing with an average of the party members' bonus points, rounded to the nearest whole number. There's no set maximum amount of bonus points one person may hold, just the number of years since it was established.
Thanks, Peyton. And what I always like to say is like that +1, because sometimes when you do the math, you have to remember that it's +1, like add just one for yourself, just for
True.
applying, you get that 1 point. So thank you for adding that information. How do you go about purchasing these bonus points?
Bonus points can be purchased one of two ways. Either at the same time you apply for a license or permit that utilizes bonus points, or between July 1st and September 30th for any license or permit type you didn't already apply for that license year. For instance, let's say you applied for, or the only application you submitted was for an elk permit in 2023. You'll be offered an opportunity to purchase an elk permit bonus point while you apply. Regardless of selecting yes or no, you would not be eligible to purchase an elk permit bonus point from July 1st through September 30th once you submit the application for that drawing. However, you could buy a bonus point for any other license or permit type that offers them and which you did not already apply for that same license year. For example, elk bee, antelope, or deer permit. Non-resident landowners who participated in an FWP administered access program in the previous license year and drew a non-resident big game or elk combination license using the non-resident landowner preference may be eligible to purchase an additional deer permit, elk bee, or deer bee bonus point. Otherwise, a person may only purchase one bonus point per applicable license or permit type per year. Bonus point fees vary by residency, license and permit type, and period when purchased.
And how can someone lose their bonus points?
Bonus points do not expire, but there are currently two ways that you can lose your bonus points. The first way would be if you elect to purchase a bonus point with your application and are successful in drawing your selected first choice opportunity. This would result in bonus points for that specific license or permit type being reset to 0. The other way would be is if your hunting and fishing privileges are revoked through court action. This would result in losing all bonus points for all species and license types. Bonus points are not lost if the applicant does not elect to purchase a bonus point with their application, as their existing bonus points were not applied to the drawing. or the applicant is successful in drawing their selected second or third choice opportunity, regardless if they purchased a bonus point with their application or not. Just to reiterate, bonus points do not expire even if you don't purchase one or apply for many years.
It's really good to know. But now here's the big question. Is it possible for someone with less bonus points to draw a license or a permit with someone who has lots of bonus points?
Yes, this is one of the questions that we get quite a bit. The drawings which utilize the bonus point system are completely random and can never guarantee that you'll draw. Bonus points offer you additional entries, but don't necessarily move you ahead in line of other applicants. While the probability is higher for a person with 20 bonus points to draw before a person with 0 bonus points, it's still a possibility that the person with 0 bonus points draws simply due to random chance.
It's just kind of like the lottery. Even though if you have 100 lottery tickets, your chances might be higher than the person who had one, but the other person still has one lottery ticket, so they still get a chance to win.
Absolutely.
Which drawings use bonus points?
FWP currently has 14 different drawings which utilize the bonus point system for allocating licenses or permits. Those are moose, sheep, goat, elk permits, deer permits, swan, deer B, antelope, limited mountain lion, antelope B, elk B, antelope 920, paddlefish, and Smith River. Bonus points for all 14 of those available license or permit types are available for both residents and non-residents to purchase. A bonus point system may be added for new or existing drawings, as bonus point use is directed by state statute. Moose, sheep, and goat drawings were the first to begin using the bonus point system in 2001. The newest drawing to establish a bonus point system is the Smith River private float permit drawing, which was established in 2024. Bonus points do not apply to non-resident combination licenses. Let's transition into preference points to explain the difference.
Right, all ears. Tell me, what is the difference between preference points and bonus points?
Yeah, so first things first, preference points are only utilized for non-resident combination license drawings. Therefore, they do not apply to Montana residents. Preference points establish the priority of which applicants will receive a license over others. Those with 3 preference points will be prioritized over those with 2 preference points. Those with 2 preference points will be prioritized over those with 1 preference point. But there's a catch. Those who enter a non-resident combination license drawing with 0 preference points enter a separate drawing pool from those who enter with any amount of preference points. Applicants who enter the drawing with 0 preference points are selected at random. 75% of the non-resident combination licenses are allocated to those that hold preference points and are drawn in the order of highest amount of preference points to the least. 25% of non-resident combination licenses are allocated to those with 0 preference points and are drawn at random. Due to this 75-25 split, hunters who entered the drawing with 0 points have had higher success in drawing than hunters who entered with 1 point in recent years. Any preference points you hold, including any purchased during your application, will be applied to the current year's drawing, regardless if you choose to purchase one at that time or not. There's no way to avoid applying your existing preference points to a non-resident combination license drawing.
How does someone go about purchasing a preference point?
Preference points can also be purchased 1 of 2 ways, either at the time that you apply for a non-resident combination license, or between July 1st and December 31st, if you did not apply for a non-resident combination license that same license year. If you applied for a non-resident combination license from March 1st through April 1st, whether you chose to purchase a preference point at that time or not, you're not eligible to purchase one from July 1st through December 31st. All preference points are $100 each, whether you purchase them with an application or between July 1st and December 31st. Preference points are not automatically awarded for an unsuccessful draw in Montana. You must actually elect to purchase a preference point. Non-residents who plan to hunt with a Montana licensed outfitter are eligible to purchase a second preference point at the time of application, which began in 2022. The general deer and/or general elk portion of the non-resident combination licenses drawn using the outfitter preference point are only valid when hunting with an outfitter. Otherwise, a person may only purchase one preference point per license year.
All right. So I guess the big question is, how can someone lose their preference points?
Preference points will be reset to 0 anytime you're successful in drawing a non-resident combination license, even if you wish to receive a refund. Your preference points will also be reset to 0 if you do not apply for a non-resident combination license in consecutive years. That means if you currently have one or more preference points, you'll need to apply for a non-resident combination license in the next available drawing to avoid losing them. If you purchase a preference point at application and are unsuccessful in drawing a non-resident combination license, you will keep your preference points, but you must apply again the following year to avoid losing them.
So unlike the bonus points that last forever, preference points, if you don't keep applying, they will be gone, correct?
Correct. Yep. Yeah. So say you purchase one in the summertime from July 1st through December 31st. That means you must apply for a non-resident combination license the following March 1st through April 1st to be eligible to use that point. Otherwise, it will expire.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Payton, for kind of clarifying. I know a lot of people have a lot of questions when it comes to bonus points and preference points. So I appreciate you taking the time today to clarify. If people need more information, they can always go to the website, fwp.mt.gov. But if they have any additional questions that they'd like to chat with someone, what's the best method of them reaching one of our licensing specialists?
Yeah, if any questions remain on bonus or preference points, you can reach out to our licensing call center, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. That phone number is 406